Hey, Jay. 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 What are you doing? Go fill this up with ice cream, bring it back.
Okie dokie.
Got one in the house. Got four in the house. Hey, Angie. All I do is live. Hey, Elena. How you doing, dear? Ain't seen you in a while. Yeah, that's why I'm having a live stream today. I might not get to do it tomorrow. I don't know. I know I'm gonna have a mess out there on the deck. But hey, Sandy with a Y. Yeah, I don't like these tropical storms and these. I don't know if it's gonna be a hurricane or we got rain, but we've not got any wind or anything. I there's nothing I can do. I don't have nowhere to put nothing. I'm afraid I'm gonna have a mess out there. That's one thing I hate about Florida. It's you're not working, Elena. Hey, Dwayne 64 or T64 and Barbara. Yeah, I'm having a live stream today because I might not be able to do it tomorrow. I've been busy filling. I take, if we lose power, we lose water because our water, we have a well. And without, she quit her job yesterday, going to a new job. Okay. So I've been busy collecting these bottles and filling them up with water and putting them in the freezer. I think I've got about 40 bottles of water in there now with, got them in the freezer. That's what I don't understand. My daughter's now what she done is she's run out and she's buying water. I'm rounding up these bottles and finding the lids for them, and I'm filling them up that way. And I'll bet you right now there's a big run on water at the store. It always is. Fill your tub. We don't have a tub. All we got are showers. And I've got several bottles out there and on the deck that's filled up. Hey, number one, what you doing, dear? Laney's in the house. Man, I hate not having a shed or something or a storage building. What you been up to, T64? No, I know. I don't know if y'all seen that last video I put up, but somebody told me I want nice because it was about this girl named Helen, and she told she told me she loved me with all her heart, and she plucked my hand right over there on her heart. And you know what's just above that heart? It's the boob. Well, I didn't put my hand there; she did. And when the mama come out there, she tried to make it look like I instigated that. I didn't instigate that. But I didn't do it. It was her. It was her. I'll fess up if I do something, but she's the one done that. Who? Alan. She's Scottish. Stock up on non-perishable foods too, Poppy. Well, our groceries is already bought for the month. So if you have some backup, you can run out and do that. And before all this storm thing come up, I was going to get Jennifer to take me over to Lowe's, and I want to buy a couple of eggplants. I want to buy another jalapeno, a banana, and a couple of bell pepper ones. Because I do okay with the pepper plants and stuff in the house, and I'm just having trouble starting the plants. I don't know what's going on with all that. But I'm not going to go now unless she decides she wants to take me this afternoon. I don't know. She's run off the sound. She might be getting some groceries. I don't know. Well, she might. What's on my face? What is that? Is that food? I don't know what that is. It's sure showing up under my glasses. Ain't no telling. Well, we got canned goods. Boy, we got a ton of ramen noodles and the soups in the little buckets. You pour hot water, pour water in it, put it in the microwave. But you know that ain't worth two flips if you don't have water and you don't. Well, it's going to be right now. They're saying tropical, but possibly turn into a number 1 category 1 hurricane, and it's showing it coming right dead over us. So I don't know. Elsa, yeah, is that how they spell it? Yeah. Boy, when them things start, I just want to just crawl into bed and sleep through it. And I expect we're probably going to have some power outages and of course with us having a well. Yeah, I've got these I got my bed all piled up with stuff, going through stuff. I got these things and I save them. It's I'll show you how it looks. When it comes to me, it's like this. And it's what they send my insulin in. And you open that thing up, and that's what you see. And then you can open this. This is all in, so you can open this, and they got 3 of them ice pack things, and you put them in the freezer, and you freeze them, and it keeps the insulin cold. You know, it says on there refrigerate up on arrival, but I've got 3 of these, and I've got all the pouches. I'm freezing those right now, and that way, you know, I can keep my I keep a lot of things. I can keep drinks or water or whatever, you know. So anyway, let's see. Number 1, be yourself. 320. No, I don't have a generator. I want one. I used to have one. But I remember back around 2004, 2005, you couldn't find a generator. I jumped in the car and I drove all the way from here to Charlotte, North Carolina. I stopped in Atlanta. I stopped in different places on the way to see if they had a generator, and I couldn't find one until I got to Charlotte, and I bought one in Charlotte, and I paid about 3 prices for it. You just couldn't find them. Hey, Naparowski. And it was a good generator. I wished I'd have kept it. I should have had something happen that wouldn't start, and then I sold it to this guy real cheap, and he had it running the next day. But anyhow, that's what's going on. That's why I'm having a live today. I might not get to do one tomorrow. You know, the power's out. You got no internet. You got nothing. Hey, Scrap and Crash, how you doing, sir? And I'm taking all of my stories that I've told, and I'm putting them in one file. This is the ones I've told. This is not the ones haven't towed, and there's a bunch that I haven't towed. And put some empty bins on the deck, weighted down with a rock, and then collects rainwater. At least you can flush and wash with it. We don't have rocks. We don't have rocks in Florida, Sandy. uh, I've got some sandbags. Who you leaving? Number one. Well, stopping by. Thanks for stopping by, dear. Nobody never did tell me if those. Let me see if I got one right here. No, I don't guess I got one right here. I got to clean this desk off now. It's these little packs. They're about that wide and about that long. And it's got like some kind of artificial sweetener in it. It's got caffeine in it, and it's flavored. Usually it's orange or grape, something like that. And nobody ever told me if those things were bad for me or not. I like them, so that probably means they're going to be bad for me. Yeah, you have a good day. Number one, boy, I wished I had your basement. Do you use that basement for anything at all? Oh, Cullen family. Dadgone, my Africa people. Man, boy, I wish I could get some dirt from there. Yeah, I do. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen you. I may start having some around this time, because I'm not able. You know what? I'm getting better physically. I think I'm getting better. Uh, my daughter brought it to my attention yesterday. She says you used to get up with your walker and try to walk around a little bit before we moved over here. She said now you just stay in the chair, and it's right. So today, the first thing I did. They say, Poppy, I have to go get back to my chores and such. We'll say some prayers. Thank you so much for stopping by, Sandy, with a while. Cullen family says they've been very sick last month. I had to have a kidney. Oh, man. That's that's not minor surgery either, boy. I've never had anything removed. Hey y'all, don't forget to tap that like. Yeah, please tap the like button. I I still got everything I well, no, I haven't neither. There, unless you want to count. Whoops, I don't want to. I came. Well, I didn't come with these, but I come with something like it. My teeth. I came with teeth. I don't have my teeth. Well, dadgone it, I don't have my right big toe either. I had a right big toe. I forgot about that. When they started wanting to amputate that toe, everybody, oh, that's going to be awful. You don't know how much you depended on that toe and all that stuff, and you might be losing your balance. And I'm sorry, guys, it never. Sometimes I think I still got it because it'll start hurting. But I never missed that toe at all as far as walking and uh, And as far as when it starts itching or something, I reach down there to scratch it, and I can't scratch it because it's not there. I don't know what they did with that toe, but I never missed that toe at all. Oh no, I wasn't born with teeth. Oh, everybody said I was crazy for having the dentist pull my teeth, and they did. The dentist didn't like it. Of course, to him, he liked me having to come in there and have work done and stuff and paying the money and all that. I didn't like that. Phantom pain, and I guess that's what you would call it. It sometimes it'll start hurting, and it's not there. and same thing with teeth. I got teeth for some reason will hurt, and there's no teeth there. Um, so just what it is. Um, I was looking at something. I got this picture. I was going through some old pictures and stuff a while ago, and I found this from here. And the date on there, like my wife wrote that. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's Easter 1973, and it's a picture of me, my son, and my daughter Jennifer. So 73, I had to be 30, 32 or 33, somewhere about that. Yeah, 33. Look at that brown hair. I guess I weighed 200 pounds. That was taken in Charlotte, North Carolina. That was my baby, my little boy. I often wonder what had he lived, what he would be doing. He would have probably been another one that left the nest. I'm not used to people leaving the nest. Joey left a few months back. Now he's getting married. And what's killing me, I hope they have children. It would give me a great grandchild. But the problem with that, they won't be right here with me. Thank you so much, Barbara. I appreciate that, dear. Every little bit helps. I I won't have the baby here with me, so it won't be like I'll be that involved with the baby's life and stuff. Like I'm pretty involved with everybody else, all my other grandsons. I've only got 3. I would love to have a granddaughter. Born in 75. Oh, you're just a baby. You're just a baby. Let's see, where was I at in 75? I was in Dinwiddie, Florida, Virginia. I opened a business there called Southside Furniture and Upholstery. And I made a big mistake. Let me write that down. That's another story. And people can't believe I did that, but I did. I probably threw away $100,000 or more Dinwiddie, Virginia, and Ford. I bought a building there that was built around 1920. It was a Ford dealership, and it was called Dinwiddie Ford. And I'll tell you the rest of the story in my story. Oh my God! And Dinwiddie, there was some major Civil War battles right there in Dinwiddie. Matter of fact, right down in front. That's another story. I ain't gonna give it away. Let me write that down. Yeah. I found a lot of stuff right there in my front yard. Right there in my front yard used to be a Yankee. Used to be a Yankee campground right there. There was a little branch run across down at the foot of my driveway, going right out on the road, and there was a campground there. Well, what else would I call them? Northerners, Yankees. I gotta be careful here. I got a lot of Yankee. Uh, I got a lot of Yankee uh, subscribers. That was really a senseless war. That was a senseless war. Vietnam was a senseless war. However, at the time I did support it, but in time I realized we didn't have no business there, and so many of our boys was dying over there. My brother got shot up twice over there. Teresa McCain, hey, where are you at? I done forgot. Or are you new? See, if I don't see you guys like almost every time I go live or something, I tend to forget. Like to call them, I don't see them much, but I talk to them quite a bit, you know. And she's in Georgia. Oh, you're not far now. And she's been here a lot, so I'll probably remember that name now for sure. Oh man, painting looks it. Oh, wow. Yeah, I got this one subscriber told me told me I wasn't nice. Cause she put my hand on her heart. You know, though, I wonder, did she realize what she was doing when she put my hand over her heart? And of course, there was that boob right there. I wonder if she realized that, or was she just being coy, or what? I mean, she's gotta know. I don't know. I would love to talk to her and ask her today. Um, oh, but boy, she sure. I'm gonna try. Let's see if I can see it. You see that little dot right there? That's that lead pencil. That where she stabbed me with that lead pencil, and it left that little dark spot there all my life. And she stabbed me good, and I deserved it. I should not have been snapping her bra strap. And in a way, would that be considered some kind of sexual abuse then or now? Oh, I don't know. I sure did like her though. I made $20 a week at my job, and every week I spent about $10 of that on her. Well, there was a couple other girls in there too. They know they could come down to that drugstore and, hey, Mackie, will you get me a chocolate root beer? And chocolate root beer was a popular drink right now, and there was a fountain counter in that drugstore. And matter of fact, I worked in there as a soda jerk off and on. And but yeah, she used to come in there. Helen come in there more than anybody else. And I bought her Whitman samplers as a box of chocolates, and these were small ones. They were like a couple of dollars. So that was a big spend for me. And she, she's the only one I ever bought the Whitman sampler for. Every once in a while, she wanted a Mountain candy bar, and them was a dime. The other candy bars like Baby Ruth's and Cart Bar and stuff like that, they were a nickel. Yeah, I don't know. I hope we don't lose power or nothing. I hope it just kind of blows itself out. I don't think it will, though. It's looking awful strong right now. I got a couple of girls contacting me that I've been talking about, and one of them, she told me, she said, "You just keep on telling your stories, but just keep my name out of it." And I told her, I said, "Well, it's kind of late for that. Your name's been in there a couple of times." So y'all have to put two and two together on that. Keep her name out of it. And Loretta, she still lives in the same house she was brought. Hey, Terry. She still lives in the same house. She lives at 1415 Liberty Street. It's almost on the corner. It's one of the nicer homes there. It's 2 stories, big old house. And her dad was a paper hanger or wallpaper hanger, and he made good money. And Loretta and her brother, they always had the best of everything. Back when Cushman scooters was popular, and you could have one when you was 14. He had a Cushman scooter. Boy, I sure wanted one of them. And the one I wanted was that Cushman Eagle, and it was $325. Or was it that much? It might have been that $200 one. I sure wanted one. But she lives in that same house. Her brother used to live there with her. He never left the house. He never got married. His name was Fraser. And so she's there by herself now. Her kids, she's got 3 kids. They're all raised, and she's a widow. Uh, uh, I'll call her attention to that. Oh, uh, but she told me in the last email, we used to meet out there at the flagpole after school. I'd carry her books, you know. If I wasn't carrying Mary's or wasn't carrying Helen's, I was carrying Loretta's, and we'd meet out there. And she only lives like 4 blocks, 4 city blocks from the school. The school's still there. The school's over 100 years old, but it's one of those alternative schools now. But used to it was first grade through 6th grade, and she said, "You want me to meet you by the flagpole?" Oh, Loretta. I got blamed for a lot of stuff back then. And that time, a bunch of half of my class skipped school one day, decided they wanted to skip school, and it was about 10 or 12 of us, all in the same class, and we decided we was going to skip school, girls and the boys, and Loretta was one of them. And I got the blame for that because I don't know why I got the blame for that, but I got the blame for it. They always said if there's a problem, Mackey's in there somewhere. But we got the teacher at the beginning of the class. She noticed half the students was gone. They were not there. And back then they had these. I think it was two. I think it might have been 3 truant officers that we had there. And they would get out there and walk the neighborhood looking for kids walking around that should be in school, and they'd get you. I don't think they do such things as that anymore. I wish I could get over there, say they get over there and see Lucille. I'd like to get in there to the grand opening that Publix will have when they open back up. But yeah, I always got the blame for some of that stuff, and Loretta was one of those when the teacher seen all them kids missing, she went to the principal. The principal got with the truant officer, and the truant officer got checking around with parents and stuff, and they'd say, "Well, my kid's in school." "Well, no, your kid's not." So another friend of mine, he didn't skip school with us that day. Eugene Gay, and me and him's gotten problems, trouble every once in a while. And Eugene must have chimed in there. "Well, I know where they're at." Well, he knew where I skipped school, where I went when I skipped school, and it was always at the same place. I'd go under the house and just spend the day under the house, laying in the dirt. How stupid was that? And Eugene told him he knew where we was at. So they come out. There was 3 truant officers come over there, and they surrounded the house and had us all come out. And Loretta was like, "Well, Mackey said to him, Mackey, She was blaming me for her skipping school. You know, there was a couple of us said we're not going. We're going to skip. And and then all of a sudden, well, can I go? And then Helen was there. Kathleen was there. Uh, there was a bunch of them just saying, "Well, can I go? Can I go?" And I didn't ask them to go. I didn't tell them to go. I just said we're going to skip. And the next thing I know, there was about 10 or 12 of us. Who? Loretta? Loretta lives in Jacksonville, Florida, in East Springfield, 1415 Liberty Street. So she lives about 100 miles. I would like to go see her. I would like to go see her. She's one. She's the one that uh, I had a note that one of the other girls had left me, and I was reading the note there at the flagpole to one of my friends, a boy, and uh, I didn't want it wasn't none of the other's business what it was saying, the way I felt about it, and she snatched it from me and took off running, and I took off behind her. I got hold of her, and I was trying to grab the note, and she took the note and she stuffed it down her blouse, down there in the boob territory. And that didn't, uh, that that wasn't stopping me. I was getting my note, and I went down that blouse and I got my note. And she went. She went. The teachers come out, and she was telling the teacher, "Well, he put his hand down my blouse." And I can't remember. The teacher said, "What was he doing?" And then I said, "Well, she took my note I had and wouldn't give it to me, and she stuck it down her blouse. She's the one got in trouble." They didn't say nothing to me about going down her blouse. She got in trouble. She got a write up on that for taking my note, my property. Yeah, I wish I could. I have to depend on somebody to take me. I can't. I want to go back to Springfield and just look around. I would wonder if they would even let me go through the school and look to my old classrooms and stuff, especially that one where I kept getting all them paddlings. Um, Boy, I tell you, I've got a lot of memories. That was about 3 years there. Just lot of stuff happened in my life in them 3 years. A lot of it good, a lot of it very mischievous. And I'd like to know who all's still around and who all's left. Uh, you talking about how far away does Lucille live from me? About 2.5 miles. She don't live far. It's just that road. I even started down that a couple of times, and I could make it over there and back, but there's no safe place for me to ride on my scooter. Um, Boy, if I had a van, Claire Joy, Oh, I hadn't thought about that. Now, Peruski, I would love to do that. Yeah, I could just, they could pick me up here and drive me right over to Publix, and I could do my little riding around. Uh, I would especially like to do it when they have that grand opening at the Publix, and I'm not sure when that's going to be. I would, I'd love to, I'd love to go back to that old neighborhood. And Miss Ashley, I'd like to see Ashley. And last thing Ashley told me last time I went through the neighborhood on my scooter, she said, "Now please don't be a stranger." And she's the one I always kept a bag of dog treats with me. She had Hank, and I forget the other little dog's name, but them dogs would see me coming and they'd hit that fence because they knowed I had them some treats. What type of vehicle? It has to be something that can haul my van, my scooter. I would imagine it has to be a van of some kind that's handicapped. I don't know. Um, now my grandson, he drove my scooter from the old house to here, but he said it was really hard, and he turned it over once. He got over on the bank, and it turned over. Uh, yeah, I'd love to see Lucille. I'd love to just get out with Lucille, and I can. Uh, I hope she's all right. You know, I don't. She's old. She's my mama's age. She's an old lady, and ain't nothing wrong with her libido. I'll tell you that. And I'm not saying that from experience. I'm just saying just for the way she acts. Of course, it may be an act. It may be an act. Um, her and Miss Ashley. Oh, Caroline, I forgot about Caroline. And Lauren had moved. She was the lady that had the yard sales all the time, and I was always picking up stuff and bringing it, giving it to her. I wasn't selling to her, I was just giving it to her. And um, I could get a lift thing put on our vehicle. The VA would put a lift on our vehicle, but our vehicle is not big enough where it can handle that lift, you know. We used to have a van. Now, the van, the lift they put on a van, the VA does there, it opens up the back door on the hatch, and a thing comes out of the back of the hatch and down on the ground, and it's got your scooter on it, or you put your scooter on it, and then it lifts it up and puts it in the back of the van. I've got a friend over across town here that's got one of those. And the man across the street, Clyde, he's got a lift on the back of his pickup truck that the VA put on there for him. I see him there. He doesn't haul it around much, but boy, like if I go to Lowe's, what my daughter does, she parks and she goes and gets the handicap scooter and comes over, and I get on that and I go into Lowe's on that. I'm almost tempted if she does take me just to take my walker and walk to the scooters and do that. I can do that. I took a walk this morning. You know, I went from my bedroom here to the living room, through the living room to the kitchen, made coffee, and walked all the way back to my bedroom. And I'm going to start doing a little bit of walking every morning and keep adding to it to see if that helps my legs. I had a good night last night. Oh, I don't know. Well, I'm afraid to get away from um. No, I have to have my scooter because that would be the whole point of going over there to cover the neighborhood, which is going to be a couple of miles. I sure would like to do that. That would be so neat. I wish my daughter, when she got this last car, she'd have got a van. She'd have got a van. They would have put a lift on it for me, and she could take me anywhere. I didn't know Donovan was on here watching. Uh, I'd like to see some of them ladies. Some of the guys too. I'd like to see the barber over there. But I asked him to give me a shave. I want to get a close shave one time. They don't do that anymore. He says that the liability is terrible. You know, when they shave you with that razor and everything. They don't do it. I don't know if there might be some out there that would do it, but I mean, shit, you used to go to a barber shop, you get a shave. They would shave you. I've seen guys getting their heads shaved with a straight razor. But man, I hope that storm ain't gonna be bad. Um, I oh, I bet my daughter won't take me. Oh, I'm sorry, Bailey. I dadgone it, my dog's sitting there asking me for food. I forgot to put her some out. I forgot to put her some out. Here you go, baby girl. Papa forgot. There you go. I forgot. I got up later than usual, and actually I went to bed about 3 o'clock, 3 a.m., and I slept all the way through. I didn't wake up to pee or any of that stuff. And I woke up and I figured it must be about 4 or 5. And I looked, and then all of a sudden I seen daylight. I said, well, now what time is it? It was 10:30. It was 10:30. Oh, so I slept all the way through. But I have to hold my feet a certain way. I really need my cushion that I had. It was like a wedge and a rectangle. And that way I could hold my feet to where I didn't have that nerve pain. And I held my feet a different way last night, and I didn't wake up a time with it. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I just wanted to hit the live stream today in case I can't do one tomorrow. And if I can do one tomorrow, I will do one tomorrow. I hope I can get her to take me to Lowe's. I want to get me some new pepper plants since I'm having trouble starting plants. I get them started and then something happens to them. I don't know what it is. But I'm especially wanting bell peppers and banana peppers. Is Donovan here? Hey, Jay. Is Donovan here? No. He must be doing that on his phone. He said it's bumper to bumper at a lot of places because of everyone repairing. I guess it would be. He's on his phone.
Yeah, I see. I see.
He's on his phone.
I see.
Hey, Donald, ask your mama if she's going to take me to Lowe's.
No.
I wasn't talking to you, buddy. She probably ain't. I wish I had one of them scooters, some handicapped scooters that goes 40. They have about a 40-mile range. And they'll go 21 miles per hour. Boy, them things are neat. I wouldn't be afraid to drive a scooter like that over to the old neighborhood. All right, guys. I'm gonna get out of here. It's almost 2 o'clock. I may even get out there and find me some more water bottles and fill them up and freeze them. I'm on pros. So look, everybody, if you're in my area, be safe. Well, if you're in any area, be safe. And I am going to cut out of here. Thank you so much, Barbara Everett. Got 16 in the house. Hit that like thumbs up, guys, before you leave. I need all the help I can get, and and those thumbs up, they say they help. I don't know. But I may even get out there and see if I think I see sunshine peeking through. I think there is, but that don't mean squat. It could be just another cloud over somewhere close by. All right, I'm getting out of here, guys. I will see you in the next one. Appreciate it. And if you ain't seen my video that I put up this morning, I guess it went up. Yeah, it went up because somebody asked me about something. I hadn't seen it. I have it where it sets to go. It goes live at 7 o'clock in the mornings. All right, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.